understand who's boss. My defeat sleeps top to toe with her success. Oh, this is from Matilda. And she needs you. This is for Matilda. And she needs you. This is for Matilda. Just like Johnny Flynn said, the breath I've taken and the one I must to go on. The twin ain't been in your hands, so you understand who's boss. And she needs you. This is from Matilda. And she needs you. This is from Matilda. Needs you.
I think it's needless to say, but the winner of the first Dan versus Phil live on Radio 1 is Dan.
Of course you announce it. No modesty there.
Thank you. Was that dramatic enough? I feel like it was.
It was.
It was really...
But she took my self-control. You can take my heart like a criminal. I know I'm getting close from the trail of broken air. Oh, you can take my criminal. Locks me up so good until I'm begging for more. You tear me apart like an animal,
Can't believe my eyes, yeah, she's winning. She's another one of them beautiful women. Take a look like tan.
So grab me by the neck and don't you ever let go. Mess me up so good until I'm begging for one.
So I think it's fair to say that I decimated you.
What?
You went down and you hit the floor.
I did hit
in
the
all
floor.
the wrong ways in this limbo competition.
I almost hit my head on a TV.
Oh.
How is your spine feeling? You did look pretty uncomfortable.
It feels horrible. I feel like, you know when you like bend a Barbie backwards and it feels like it's going to snap? That's me. I've got plastic wear and tear in my back. But we know that this means, okay?
What's that?
Official announcement time.
Not this again.
I'm just relishing in the glory music.
So that means I won't interrupt the moment or anything. Yeah.
And not you.
So it's 2-0 to Dan. I've got to bring this back. People have been willing me to win this challenge on Facebook. And
What's something that you're going to be really bad at? Let's rig it for next week, guys. Yeah? Yeah, cool. Okay. How do you feel to have lost?
I feel like I couldn't have bent any more.
So it was physically impossible.
It was physically
and not really
impossible to win. It
Well,
wasn't my fault. I tried my best.
Thank you very much for setting that challenge.
Okay, here we go.
The votes have been tabulated, and
are you going to say that every week?
I
the
like
votes
it.
What
It
does
sounds
even
official.
mean?
I don't know what it means.
Is tabulated a word?
Yes. What we're about to do live on the Radio 1 Facebook... No, on the Radio 1 website...
What we're about to do live on Facebook? No.
What we're about to do live on the Radio 1 website is...
Oh, God.
Post-it note catastrophe.
Okay.
Down the walls, we won't stop till it's all destroyed. Let it out, just let it show. We'll burn it down and we'll lose control. Set the fires, can you feel the heat? Tonight we're alive, there's no time to sleep. Whoa, riot! Whoa, riot! Whoa, time to sleep. Whoa, riot!
That was quite eventful. I think
I can't see.
if you're not right now, no matter who you are or where you are, go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 just to see how much I have won at sticking sticky notes.
I can't believe it's happened
on
again.
Phil.
I'm so yellow. I look like a naked Simpson or something.
You do. You look like a naked Simpson with no features whatsoever. Thank you, Alid, by the way, for coming
Alid
in.
popped in to help.
Alid was very helpful at getting the lower regions on Phil's body when it came to the sticky notes. So thank you for that. That was good. But I think it's safe to say, Phil.
No.
Would you say? I think it is that the winner of this week's Dan versus Phil live challenge is once again. Me.
I can't believe you won 3 in a row. You need to do some challenges that I'm good at.
3 times
Obviously,
in a row.
not the best post-it note, sticky note
I'm
sticker.
sorry, but we've had cling film each other, limbo challenge, and sticky note challenge. You can't exactly say that I'm naturally biased towards either side.
I think
of
I'm
this.
just always destined for failure.
Well, whilst we very, very slowly de-stick ourselves so we don't look like skinned Simpsons, it is time to actually do something very groundbreaking on Radio 1.
Yes.
I can't believe I'm about to have the honour of doing this. Let's go. This week, for the first time ever, because of a bunch of stupid things happen, it was really cheating. The winner of Dan versus Phil this week is Phil.
Yes!
Many days fell away with nothing to show, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds all over the hills, bringing darkness from above.
What I'm about to say, what am I no more? I know you ain't been true. That's why I'm telling you. That's why I'm telling you.
Dan versus Phil.
Well, that was difficult because we had American Scotch pancakes that you're not meant to flip, and they broke into a million pieces as soon as I tried to flip any. It was impossible. I went first, which didn't help things, and I got 14. Dan, how many do you get?
I got 17.
No.
Which means that... what is it now? 5-1?
Yes, it's 5-1.
Dan versus Phil.
At least I've got
Now
one
it is
under my
time for Dan versus Phil. We've been on Facebook. You have been given a choice, and you've decided that we will be balancing DVDs on our head, which actually I think it'll be quite entertaining to watch.
I think it will be. I think I got this one. I'm going to win.
Oh, okay. If you don't know, if you're new to the show, I've pretty much won every week apart from one week. So I kind of hope that you're good, just because it would be awkward from this point onwards.
Okay,
if
well,
I just won all-
I'm going to try my very best like no one ever was.
But yes.
Sticks and stones, you break my bones. My head is fed, I guarantee.
Too many bottles of this wine we can't pronounce. Jaguar. Too many white lies and super rich kids with. I'm on that ledge. She grabs my arm. She slaps my.
My head's a strange shape. I didn't think I was going to be able to stack anything on it, so I was happy I got 12.
Okay, well, I can reveal that in a quite unique situation, I also got 12. So,
Play the winner thing anyway. We can both get it.
The winner is
Tiger uppercut.
Both of us. Yay!
it doesn't feel the same.
It does not feel the same.
Unless one of us is decimating the confidence and happiness of the other. There's just no satisfaction in it, is there?
No, we'll have to revisit this challenge another time.
I mean, how did you feel when you beat me that one time?
The one time I felt like a glorious victor.
Exactly. Now it's just fair and stuff like that. No one's interested in that.
No one likes fairness, not even the
you.
wanted.
Baby, it's all wrong. Where are the plans we made for two? Yeah, I've wasted my nights. You turned out the lights.
It is the weeping in the morning and a natural thing. It is the when we come to the microphone with the champion sound.
Okay, Lamborghini Mercy. Yo, chick, she so thirsty. I'm in that 2C Limbo with your girl, she tryna me. Okay, Lamborghini Mercy. Yo, chick.
Say, don't we do this every day? I worked them long nights to get a payday. Finally got paid, now I need shade and a vacate. And sitting still hating, so much hate, I need a AK. Now we out in Perry, yeah, I'm Perrier. White girls politicking, that's that Sarah Palin. Getting Californicating. I give her that D, cause that's why I was born and raised in.
Okay, Lamborghini Mercy.
Swerve.
Yo, chick, she so thirsty.
Swerve.
I'm in that 2C Limbo
Swerve.
with your girl, she tryna
It is
me.
the weeping in the morning.
So, that was quite an experience, wasn't it?
I'm exhausted.
Turns out popping loads of balloons, firstly trying to inflate as many balloons as you can with your lungs repeatedly for several minutes is probably a bad idea from a health and safety point of view, but then popping them in your hands.
Also terrifying.
Terrifying. We actually had to oust some people from the green room. They were just sat there playing a game of Kaplunk.
I felt really bad. It was a little girl, and we were like, sorry, you can't play that
So
anymore.
move your Kaplunk. We're here to play Dan vs. Phil. I felt like a horrible person. But, so Phil, how did that go for you?
I was surprised at how I did it without flinching. Mm-hmm. I flinched a lot. But yeah, I got 13.
I got 6.
Yes!
So
Finally!
that means that Phil's the winner.
I am victorious.
Bathe in your glory.
I'm bathing in it.
Okay, to be fair, I sportsman-like handshake. You utterly trounced me this time. I was trying to do it. I could not tie the balloons because I don't have girly nails like you. I think it's basically what this comes down to. But no,
Perhaps.
seriously, well done, Phil. Very well done.
Thank you. So if you're unaware of what Dan versus Phil is,
After that sound.
around 8 o'clock, we will have a battle against each other to see who is the best at doing something like popping balloons or doing a generic block stacking game.
Or Limbo. We've
Limbo.
had, what are some of the other... DVD stacking on the head. That was
Yep.
quite traumatic and dangerous.
That was a
it's
good one.
chaos and carnage every time this happens. And it's usually controlled by you guys on the Radio 1 Facebook, Phil, isn't it?
Yeah, but whenever we've put a vote up, I've always slid in one that was cup stacking, and it
No,
always gets
yeah.
about 3 votes. And I don't think you understand how intense cup stacking can be.
Absolutely, because, people seem to think, why would we choose cup stacking when there's other options? Guys, cup stacking is intense. If you haven't seen someone build a pyramid out of plastic cups, you haven't lived yet. So Phil came up with a very good idea that in this little pre-recorded show we're doing now, we wouldn't give you a choice.
So we're going to do it. We've got about 300 plastic cups here, and we're going to battle to see who can make the best tower. Get on the Radio 1 website right now. It's going to be carnage.
It's going to be carnage.
I sounded quite unsure, but it is. Do it now. man is still creating his pyramid.
I like that you preemptively played the medal ceremony music because you knew how much I obliterated you right now.
It's behind me. It's nearly reaching the Radio 1 ceiling.
That is a glorious achievement right there. I think it's just, wow, look at it. It's the Empire State Building of cups, basically. Yours was
ridiculous.
like, I don't know, some crappy Canadian thing. Mine's boom, Burj Khalifa in your face. How do you like it?
I feel like I should never construct anything in my life, which I knew already.
I feel bad when I beat you, Phil, because I do it too often. Sometimes I honestly feel like I want to lose, but when it came to cup stacking, I had to take it completely seriously, and I demolished you.
Can we breed hamsters next week? I'm really good at hamster breeding.
Something tells me the BBC would not like live hamster breeding to be in the studios. I mean, we could give it a shot. Do you want to pitch it?
I could pitch it because I used to breed hamsters. We had 13 at one point at my house.
And that's an anecdote that you're saving for a later date.
So I might need to clarify what I was on about with the hamster breeding.
Please do.
Link. Yeah. So when I was in secondary school and a little bit of primary school, I had my own hamster breeding business.
Yes, okay.
Did you know that you can breed a hamster once every 4 days? So you have to put the male and the female together once every 4 days. The other 3 days, they'll eat each other. So you have to be prepared to separate them.
Wow, the deadly politics of hamsters.
Maybe I could bring a hamster breeding fact into every show.
You really have to be careful with this because you're saying that there's like a 3 in 4 chance that they'll kill each other and then the other time they'll procreate.
And they get pregnant and then they're pregnant for only 16 days before they give birth.
Blinking heck. Hamsters, what amazing creatures. I think it's worth mentioning that people walking past the live lounge, which is where our studio is at the moment, are just gazing in awe at the absolute magnificence of my tower, which is still standing.
Well, I think I want to demolish it. Can I do a dive through it? It's angering me.
Okay, right. Well, the thing is with art,
yeah,
there's an art in creation, but also in destruction. So even though I have, crafted this masterpiece, I would happily see you swan dive through it, Phil.
I'm going to do a Lara Croft and swan dive through the pyramid.
You have 6 seconds to get on the Radio 1 website. Okay, Phil, please don't injure yourself because we...
I'm going to go straight through it.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Devastation!
I feel better.
Wow! Now. Oh my gosh! What was that like?
It felt amazing. I want to dive through more things.
You're like the Tom Daley of pointlessness.
I am.
How does it feel?
It feels great. We're talking about.